Hello. Oh my goodness, I just straightened out my hair and it's, never mind. Never mind.
I think you look beautiful.
Thank you. It's just sometimes my hair at the end of the day is tired. Amina's going home. I see Janet. How are you? So it's like a hot minute since we've been here, right? It's been a while. But we've been busy girls. Hi, Leanie. We've been busy. Busy, always busy. So tonight I'm going to just hang out for a little bit because maybe more of our friends will join us. Yes. So I don't have any news really. Salima went to Bernina Convention and I guess they came out. Oh, they had some new hoops that came out, which was pretty exciting. The one looks pretty interesting. It's a free arm hoop. That one looks pretty interesting. And
A magnetic hoop.
the magnetic hoop, a square magnetic hoop.
Mm-hmm.
And they came out with 2 new K-Facet special edition machines, 770?
7 something.
I think it was 770 and then a 435. So the 770 is a sewing embroidery combo with a pretty big embroidery space. And I don't know if you guys saw the post, but Salima posted a blazer with the lapel done in the K-Facet built-in embroidery designs.
Those are beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
And she said that they have built-in regular stitches, decorative stitches. She said those are really pretty too. So anyway,
Yeah.
if you're a K-Facet fan, and I'm sure, I bet you OESD will have some of his designs available. Because they did that with Tula. They had some of her designs. So those flowers are super pretty. Anyway, there's Miss Connie. Connie, is it finally cooling off in the desert? It's been a little bit cooler here. It's been nice in the morning. It's really nice.
But it doesn't last in the
It
morning,
doesn't
and then
last,
it just.
yeah. But I have that, the dog. She thinks anything over 70 is unbearable. So it's kind of nice when it's cooler in the morning because I can take her for walks a little bit later. When it's hot, I need to take her by no later than 6:30. Not much cooler, huh, Connie? Hey, Louise. Yeah, it's been, but we can't complain because I was seeing that, oh, it's humid. I was seeing a lot of flooding. I think it was in Illinois. Yeah. So we really can't complain. Wouldn't it be nice though, instead of like a oil pipeline, they can make a water pipeline so that some of these areas like us, we're in severe drought, can get some water. Drain off some of those flood waters and put them in the pipeline and set it here. Anyway, what time is it? Should we get started on our project? It's 3:35, yeah. So let's get started. So tonight I'm going to feature heat transfer vinyl. So of course we're going to draw. Oh, you got flash floods. We're going to draw. We're going to use our standard mat. We're going to use the universal pin holder. Oh, Lena says it's hot. Mickey said, oh no, Mickey, I hope you're okay. Hope you did good, or all right. Oh, so fancy pants in the airport. So anyway, we're going to use the universal pin holder, one of my favorite tools, the brayer, the standard mat, heat transfer vinyl, and I don't think we'll need the spatula, but the weeding tool. So I'm going to stand up and stand back so you can see the design that we're doing. Then I'll explain a little bit about the design, and then Salima at the end of the program is going to join us for some words of wisdom. All right, I think you can see it. She doesn't know about that. So this is the design. Should I tell them what's going on here? So actually, I kind of repurposed the shirt. So this shirt was AAA Sewing and Fabric
Beach Cities Retreat.
Cities Retreat. So I'm like, what the heck? I'm going to just put this on the back. So I turned the sleeve because they can't really see it. So I'm wearing it backwards. So if I start like, choking, it's because my shirt's backwards. So anyway, we are also going to provide this design. We're going to post it to the group. It might already be there. And you'll find out why specifically we posted it to the group. And I created this design from a file that was provided to me, and I went into the Craft and Cut software, and I took that file and converted it to a cut file. Super easy. All right, so let's go to our overhead camera. There we are.
It's always upside down. You have to flip it. Sorry.
Oh, I have to flip the camera?
Yeah, Rand knows about it, but...
Oh, rotate?
Yeah. Thank you.
There we go.
Sorry.
That was a simple solution. So here is our standard mat. And here is our heat transfer vinyl. Now remember, anytime we use heat transfer vinyl, the shiny side goes to the mat. This is the right side. It has to go to the mat. Number one rule. Because the shiny side is actually the carrier sheet for the vinyl. Thank you, Mickey. So here we go. We're going to brayer it on like always. Like always, I like to be sure that my item is on the mat, so I'm going to add tape in the corners. Oh no, keep it a secret. Alright, here we go. Tape down the corners. I'm going to tape the top and the bottom too, just to be safe. Although Selima's mat, I guarantee you, is a lot better shape than mine.
Maybe that's a sign I need to use it more.
Yeah. When do you have time? You don't have time. Thank you. Yeah, we missed you guys too. Really did. It seems like it's been a year since we were on here.
Forever.
We were in Facebook rest mode. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and take it to my scan and cut and load the mat and then show you the design. But first, because I'm going to draw first, I'm going to take my universal pin holder on its stand. I should hold it this way. On its stand, and I'm going to take my fine, these caps are hard to get, my fine Sharpie pin, put it in my universal pin holder. I didn't loosen it. I have to loosen it so I can get the pin in. Okay, I loosened it. So they have two different universal pin holders. This is the original one they came out with, which holds, you just have to watch the diameter. The diameter of the pin can't be bigger than this hole. So, oh, you haven't used it in 8 months? Oh, get busy, girl. Watch our videos.
Welcome.
And welcome. Definitely welcome. So we're going to put that down in there. I'm going to stand it. Well, this isn't working very well, is it? So we're going to stand it in. We're going to make sure the tip is touching the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is take this and twist it. I'm going to have to move it a little bit. Twist it till that pin is firmly in there. Alright? So the pin's firmly in there. Alright, let's switch to our... I don't want to switch that camera. I want to switch to this camera.
And it'll be upside down.
And it's upside down. Alright.
One day, Lynn.
No
One day.
problem.
One
Yeah, our
day.
producer went on summer break and he doesn't want to come help us, poor ladies. And all right, so first thing I'll do is right now I have the vinyl blade in there, which is good. We're going to put that back in after we draw. All right, I'm going to put the pin holder in. Always your label, your going in and out of focus. Maybe because I stepped in front of it. The logo's always facing us.
Hang on a second. Okay.
Selima's going to try to help me out here. There we go. All right. So the logo always faces us, and then we just push this lever down. All right. So remember, my heat transfer vinyl is right side to the mat. I'm going to bring my mat in, and I'm going to load it. So I want to make sure the mat is between those two railings. I'm going to wake up my machine here. Okay. You can't see that, but I'm going to hit the load mat button, and I'm going to just like guide the mat with my one hand. There we are. Oops. Let me see if I can shoot. It's running into the camera. There we go. I think we're still okay. All right, I'm going to switch the cameras again. So I have this design saved to a stick because, as I said, I did it in software, and I saved it to a stick in an FCM format. And then I brought my stick to the machine. But we're going to have it in the, is it in the files that we're going to have it? In the group?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be in files. So we're going to go to our retrieve data tab. And I'm going to go to the stick. And it says quilt show bag. That's kind of a hint. Oh, thanks, Mickey. Okay, that's kind of a hint right there. So this is my design, and here I'm going to say okay. So, and here we are. Now I did group this for you when I brought it in from the software. It wasn't grouped, so I grouped it and I saved it. So now if I put a box, I tap it, you'll see the whole design selected. If it weren't grouped, each letter would be a red box. It'd be individual. So there we are. Before I do anything else, before I forget, I'm going to scan my background. So I'm going to go, I hit the scan, I'm going to say start. So this is why we bought the scan and cut, because we can scan our background, which is really good because it helps us to make sure what we're cutting is on the mat, and it also helps us to conserve materials. So let's just go into edit for a second. And I'm going to go into this move function because here I can magnify it. And I want to make sure that this whole design is on the vinyl. So here everything is good on the top and the side. So let's scroll down. This is the arrow to move the screen. This is the arrow to move the design. So I'm going to scroll down. And we look good. So I'm going to say okay. And okay again. Now, because we are using heat transfer vinyl and we have it right side down, if I cut it out the way it is now, because the words are all going the right way, when I read it, it'll be actually backwards. So we need to go into Object Edit, and we need to mirror image it. So now it's mirror imaged. And when I cut it and read it, it'll be, and we iron it to our shirt or whatever we're ironing to, it'll be the right way. So we're going to say okay, 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 and we're going to please select, or we're going to select draw. Now, wait, let me go back a second. Now, sometimes when you bring in a design, I saved it with the fill function not on, but this pen, see how the fill is off? Because I just want to draw the outline. If you have that fill on and you go to draw and it's going to take like 20 minutes, that's a big flag up to you that you have the fill option on, so you need to go back and turn it off because there's no reason to fill it. Waste of time, waste of ink. So we're going to go all the way back out again. We're going to say please select, and we're going to draw. So notice it's only going to take 4 minutes. If I were filling, it'd take like 18 minutes. Oh, thanks, Doris. Yeah, we got to have a hands-on class here, and we made a little felt tray. We used the rotary cutter and the vinyl cutter. Oh, Selena forgot to. That's a common mistake. If you get in a hurry, you forget that you need to mirror image it. It's not unusual. But then if you wear the shirt and you look in the mirror, it's fine. Maybe you want to play a trick. You know how they post that on Facebook? They have it, a little saying where it's backwards, and they go, only 1 in 25 people can read this. That could be a test. The shirt could be the test. So I was walking, I don't know, sometimes I get my ideas for what we're going to do, like walking the dog or driving to work. I came up with an idea I'm kind of excited about. It'll be cute, but I'm not going to tell you guys. Let me change it so you guys can see it draw. There you go. Yeah, because I want all our projects to be a surprise. Yeah, leaning, so it is kind of a big design, so mine is on my back. Oh, that's true, Doris. The ambulance has the word backwards because when people look in their rearview mirror, it's the right way. That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know.
Doris is like the smartest person here.
She's like a wealth of knowledge.
I know she is. No offense to anybody else, but Doris is. I wouldn't want to play a trivia with Doris. I'm terrible at trivia.
Me too.
Ugh, I'm the worst. And Scrabble, because I'm a
like
horrible
Scrabble.
speller.
I
I'm
like
the
Scrabble.
worst speller.
Oh,
I
then we
make
should
up
play.
words. I know, right?
We should play.
We should play, because Lynn's a horrible speller.
Thanks for telling me.
I am. I don't even try to pretend. I was never in a spelling bee.
Well, spelling bees are hard.
Yeah. I know those little tiny kids and then spelling all these words I never even heard of. Dang. So summer is like halfway over, right? It's hard to believe.
I know, I'm so depressed. Don't tell me that.
I know, and kids are going to be going back to school, a lot of them in August.
Yep.
Oh, the pink tape, Janet, is a special kind. This is R&K, what's the official name?
R&K Perfection Tape.
R&K Perfection Tape. And the reason why I use this tape is it's tackier than painter's tape. Painter's tape will roll up and it could get caught on your rollers. We had a customer come in with their scan cut one time and she said, I don't know what's wrong with it. Every time I scan, I see this big blotch in it. And our tech took it back and he found painter's tape on the roller. So this tape, the pink tape is very tacky. So, and you can use it more than once.
We
I
have
always-
it on our app or our website.
Yes, we have it on our app or the website. You don't know much. It's from being around for a long time. All right. So did I just like shout just now? Our design is done. So I'm going to say, okay, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to take it from the mat or anything, but I am going to change over to my vinyl blade. So let's take out our pin holder. Loosen up, take the pin up, put the cap back on. Now I'm going to put on the vinyl blade. Now you can use the standard black blade, especially this design isn't super intricate, but when you have vinyl designs or designs you want to cut out of vinyl and they're very intricate, the vinyl blade is really good. All right, let's change cameras again because there's some important steps we're going to please select. This time we're going to select cut. And let me go here. So when you cut vinyl, another important, very important thing is half cut has to be on. If you have one of these DX machines, half cut has to be on. because if it's not, you're going to cut through your mat. And also, you don't want to cut through that carrier sheet, or if you're using adhesive vinyl, you don't want to cut through that paper backing. So any vinyl you're cutting, you're going to have half cut on. So that's an important tip. Okay, it's going to take 6 minutes to cut. We're going to start. You know, I don't think I said why I draw first. So I have to give credit where credit's due. So Lynn came back from convention one time and said, hey, Lynn, you know what they did at convention? Anytime they cut vinyl, they drew it first so that you could easily see where you're weeding and not weeding. And so it is very helpful, especially if you have a very intricate design. So it took you until the class with Trevor Conquergord that AAA is your logo. Oh, it's a machine. Yeah, so their logo has AAA right inside the sewing machine. Well, that was, if nothing else, Doris, you learned that in Trevor's class.
That, yeah, that's it. The important things.
The important things. Now, what does AAA, how did they get AAA?
Yes.
Oh, wait, you know what, Mickey,
Please change your camera view.
Okay, let me change it so you can watch it cut. So Mickey says, I always hated it when people would say, do you want to play Trivial Pursuit? I know, right?
I know, I did too.
And then, you know what else I'm not good at? Charades.
Oh, me neither.
I kind of don't get them.
So we played when I was in San Diego, I don't know, beginning of summer. And my sister-in-law's family, that's what they do. They get together and they play charades. I suck at charades.
I know. What are all those
I don't
symbols you
even know.
use? I don't get it.
Oh my God, it was awful. It was more stress than anything
I know,
else.
it's not fun. Jana, I'm glad you're learning so much. So I have to, we have a file with our videos listed, but it's way, way behind. So that's one of my, hopefully something I'll get done this weekend. And I can get that updated so they'll say the subject of the video, and then I'll have a link in it for that video. That's the goal. But we've done a lot of different things. We've cut balsa wood, we've cut chipboard. Oh, you're welcome for the half cut tip. We've done a lot with vinyl. We've cut fabric, we've cut quilt blocks. We've drawn on fabric. We've made a lot of cards because a lot of the people in our group like to make cards. They're paper crafters. Hey, Kelly, you're a newbie too. Welcome. And you're welcome for that half-cut tip. And so another goal of this group is, except for tonight, mostly we design within the machine itself. So tonight's an exception. I think this is the only time we didn't design in the machine. So,
My fault.
No, not your fault. And yeah, I could have probably taken the file to Canvas Workspace, but truth be known, I haven't used a lot, so it's quick and dirty for me to go the Craft and Cut software and do it. It's definitely like one step. Do we offer regular sessions? Not at this time.
What do you mean by regular sessions? In the store or?
Yeah, do you mean like more involved lessons? Because this is a regular session. We do this every other Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Unless there's something going on, like Selima's away or something, like a convention or something. So this is a regular session, and periodically, because we're in California and they just we opened up the classroom in May. So we just had an in-person class, but we also did it virtually. So a class that's a little more, we're working on it. Yeah, we're working on more online.
Stay tuned.
And you can view this again from the beginning. So this is on Facebook, so it's always there. You just come to our group and it's there. You can go under, it's under guides, the videos. And you can probably search under guides too. I think you can. Like if there's a subject. Oh yes, definitely, Abby. We are posting the pattern that we're cutting tonight to the group. Sometimes we don't always do that, but we have in the past. Okay, so we are finished cutting. So I'm going to unload it. I'm going to bring it. So see, you can see where it's drawn. So anywhere that it's drawn, I want to keep that on the transfer cover. And this outside stuff I'm going to weed away. Okay? And everybody has their own weeding technique. Some people like to leave it on the mat. You're welcome, Abby. Some people like to leave it on the mat. I don't know, I kind of like to take it off and then I kind of roll it. And you have to, it looks like it dried a little bit. You have to, some of the vinyls will tear if you pull too hard, so you don't want to be rough on it. Don't rip it off. Like one time my nephew really liked to have bandages. I don't know, he had this thing he went through when he was little about bandages. And one time they came back from her father's side of the family. They came back and Grandma over there had been babysitting him, and she was telling us that Grandma just ripped it off. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to just rip it off. You want to be gentle. So I'm just taking the tape off, and I am saving the tape. So Doris likes to roll it too. Yeah, I know. We all find what works for us, and to me, there's no right or wrong. So whatever works best and is easiest for you is what you should do. We are flexible here. And another thing that we are here is we are perfectionists. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Janet. Well, sometimes it's hard for, let's say if you got it at a dealer, I don't know where you got it from, but sometimes it's hard for them to do everything. So we're glad to help you out. So what I'm going to do, it'd be kind of hard to see, but I'm peeling up a corner. So here's this, and here is this is sticky. And that helps you place it onto whatever you're going to put your design onto. And sometimes I like to pull from the bottom up, from the bottom of letters up. And then when you get in tight spaces, like pulling out the inside of the letter, you can use your little tool, your little weeding tool. So we're going to go ahead, and glitter vinyl is just so darn pretty. And you could actually save the glitter and reuse it. You could probably put it back on the sheet. One thing, I don't have a pin here. Next time I'll show you a pin.
A pin? Like
no, a PE.
Oh, pen.
Like that one I made you with the red glitter.
What did you make me with the red? I'm blank.
Remember I put this inside the Pentel?
Oh, yeah. Where's my pen? It's all coming back to me, Lynn.
I know. Well, we've been away for a while. We've lost our touch.
I'm completely out of touch.
We are out of touch. Sometimes it's hard to get back in the swing of things. Like, sometimes going on vacation is worse than not going on vacation because you're stressing about taking vacation, then you come back and you're like out of it.
And then you're stressed when you come back.
Yeah, and then you're stressed when you
So
come
you're
back.
stressed both ways.
How to make a cut file for an applique using, that would be maybe for Friday Fun Day, you're right. Oh, that's another thing, Lynette, thanks for bringing that up. So our new friends, we have a main page. It's called AAA Sewing and Fabric on Facebook. And also we have a YouTube channel, AAA Sewing and Fabric. Anyway, what Lynette's talking about is we have something we call Friday Fun Day. It's at 9 a.m. on Fridays on our AAA page. And we do a demo. And it's always, it's different people, different techniques. But that would be a fabulous idea, because some people who have the Brother Luminaire machines, the Brother Luminaire machine talks to the latest Scan and Cut model that came out, the DX that you get from the dealers. The ones you buy online don't have that capability. So anyway, that's a great idea, fabulous idea. So you can also check us out, check out our main page, and hopefully you'll click that magic button so that you'll always see us when we get notified of lives and things like that. And also check out our YouTube channel, subscribe to that. There's a lot of different things
And
on
then our
there
Wednesday
too.
night fabric sale.
Yes, and then tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, on Facebook and also on our app. We have an app that you can find in the App Store or Google Play. That's once again AAA Sewing and Fabric. And we have a live fabric sale. And we don't go on, it's not like a marathon, okay? We try to keep it to an hour because we know everybody's busy and has lives and things to do, people to feed, things like that. So we try to keep it to an hour. And then, but we discount our fabric, which, oh, by the way, is already discounted. Our regular price is pre-discounted. So see, I'm just going through here as I talk. And I'm weeding away.
Look at you multitasking.
I know, I can move my mouth and my hands at the
At
same
the
time.
same time,
It's
I'm
amazing.
so impressed, Lynn. You haven't lost it, see?
I haven't lost it. Maybe not. I've lost things, but not this.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes you feel like you're losing your mind. Actually, this brings great joy. This is a lot of fun. We like this. Because sometimes, you know, like we feel all tired, and then we come on Facebook with our friends, or perks us up right away. I traded in my sleds to get the Luminaire for that feature. I'm so happy I did. That's right. That was a nice feature to get, isn't it? They're always surprising us with new things. Speaking of that, there's a convention coming up, so who knows? They might have something new for us at that. And Selena's going to attend that virtually. I think it's nice that they offer it virtually because
I have a feeling this is going to be the last time.
Oh, the last
I
time?
think so.
I know they want to see everybody in person, but you know, dealers are busy people. They don't always have time to be running out of town and going to conventions, and then the cost of it too. It can get a little expensive. I was telling Selena I was gonna go take this class down in San Diego, which I could of course drive to it. But the hotel room, because it's in like a resort thing. And so you take the class at the resort and you stay at the resort. The rooms are usually $500, but they are offering it at a discount to the people who are attending the class. So it's only $229 a night. So I think between the cost of the room and the cost of the gas to get there, I think I'll let it pass. Yeah, it's like popping bubbles on the material, right? Yeah, alpaca material. All right. I know it seems like this is taking longer. Oh my goodness. Seems like it's taking forever for me to do this. That's okay. We're chatting and crafting and chatting. So has anybody got any big trips planned for the summer? That was going to be my big trip, to go down to San Diego, but probably between the room and the gas, the trip would be like $2,000 or something. I'll have to win that mega lottery. It's up to like $720 million. We're almost there, kids. I will say one thing. Glitter vinyl generally doesn't tear that easily. It's pretty good. Have to be kind of more careful with the adhesive vinyl. Now, if this were adhesive vinyl, oh, you're true north, right. If this were the adhesive vinyl, I would cut the vinyl away as I did it, because adhesive vinyl will stick to itself and it can get you in big trouble. Oh, I know. So, Mickey, I know, retirement takes a... Yeah. Retirement is fun, but then again, sometimes you have to make sacrifices to be retired. Especially now, we have a few customers that try to be conservative about their driving trips. So I'll have to show you next time. I'll save some of this vinyl. See, isn't that pretty? I'll save some of this and show you what you can do with some scraps. All right, so now we have the insides of our letters. So right here, this is completely weeded. I have the inside of my P here, so I could just take this pick tool and grab it. And inside of the A, if I go this way, you can see it better. Inside the A. There we go. This stuff is this transfer thing is really sticky. But that's good because you can position it on, like if you're doing a garment and you don't like the positioning, you can pick it up and reposition it. So it's kind of nice. So the heat transfer vinyl, I think the temperature is supposed to be like 320, so like the wool setting on your iron, if you don't have a press, and hold it for I think 15 to 30 seconds, and then you peel off the transfer sheet while it's still warm, and you want to peel it like a corner at a time just to make sure everything adhered, and if it didn't, you can put the transfer back down and heat it up again. Sometimes when you use a steam iron, the steam holes hit it and it doesn't. You have to iron over again. Do you have presses? You have that one. No, no presses.
Not right now.
Not right now. We were kind of looking at them to find a good wholesale one, but we haven't really. Well, things happening. Okay, I'm gonna get the little triangles out of my A's. So see how having it drawn helps? Because if you didn't draw it, this is the way I'd be doing it. Oops. If I didn't draw it, I'd be like peeling it back, trying to find the crease, and then peeling it up. So having it drawn really, really does help.
It's worth an extra few minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long. It's just a couple minutes. It's super worth it. Sometimes I forget to do it, and I'm like, oh, darn it. I wish I'd done that. We need to do your research. I love it. My niece is she researches anything before she buys it. I'm not like that. I'm really bad. So if I want something, I say, hey, have you, and then I go with whatever she finds, because I'm not good at researching. I'm not one of those people that go home, I'll think about it. No, if I wanted to buy it. There it is. Isn't that a pretty color, too? When life gives you scraps, make a quilt. AAA Sewing and Fabric. So let's bring, let me clean up my work area here. Let's bring Salima in. I try to be neat and tidy so people don't go, oh, that slob Lynn's been here again. All right, let me change cameras. And thank you, Doris. And Salima's gonna come on in, and we're gonna go to our, there we go. Oh, now look at my hair, it's really good. Whew.
Hello everyone. Welcome. Good to see you guys. It's been a minute. So I'm super excited. Did you guys like the design? Isn't that a fun design?
Here, I'll move
So,
closer to you.
okay, good. So we thought we'd have some fun with this. We're going to be at the Long Beach International Quilt Show next week. And so I can't believe it's next week already.
I know. It seems like we were like, that's 6 months from now.
I know. It's next week. So it's next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm not sure if any of you guys are attending. It's, of course, in California, in Long Beach. But this is what we thought we would do. So we're going to give you this design, and what we want you to do is we want you to attach this design onto a t-shirt, like what Lynn did on her t-shirt. You can put it on a tote bag, something that we can see. It can't be hidden away. We have to like dig for it. We have to be able to see it. And I want you guys to do that and come over to the quilt show and come to our booth and see us. We're both going to be there, and it's booth number 552. And we'll have a big booth there. It's under AAA Sewing and Fabric. And we will take a picture with your project in our booth. You'll wear either your top or it's on a bag. You guys can post it on social media. And for doing all of that, and just it's kind of fun
It's a lot of fun.
to do something different, we have some things that we are giving away. And just for doing all of that, you guys get a CD, an embroidery CD. And the value of these CDs are anywhere from about $30, we calculated it, onwards up to about $70, just depending on what the CD is. And we'll just kind of randomly pick, and then you guys will get a CD. So all you have to do is attach this gorgeous design on a shirt or a bag, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Yep.
So
Let's stand up again.
Yeah, that would be great.
Let me move back. Now may not trip over the chair. There we go.
Sounds good. Now, I know that a lot of you are not local to the show, so what we'll do for our non-locals is, if you guys want to take the same design, put on a shirt, put on a bag, and take a picture and post it here to the group, we will take your name and enter it for a prize.
Oh, good idea. Have a
Right?
drawing.
So we'll have a drawing. So those of you who are non-local can participate. Those of you who are local will be able to participate.
sounds
So it's
good.
kind of like
That
fun
sounds
for
fair,
all of us,
huh?
right?
Oh, you know what? We should also tell them about AAA Sewing and Fabric community page.
Yes. We have a new page. We have so many
I
pages.
know,
I
we
can't
got
keep up
like
now.
5.
So it's called, what is it called? AAA Sewing and Fabric Community?
I think so.
Yeah, AA Sewing and Fabric Community. And it's a page where you actually, normally, it's actually it's a group.
Is
No,
it
it's a page. It's a page.
Let me look
The
it up.
difference.
I'll
Yeah,
look
it's
it
a
up.
page. The reason why is because our normal AAA Sewing and Fabric page, you guys can't upload directly and show pictures and show off. With this one, it's an open page. I guess it's called a page. I don't know.
It is a group.
It is
Because
a
you do
group,
have
yeah.
to answer questions.
Yeah,
and
it
join.
is a group
That's
because it's a group, so you can actually just post pictures directly. So what we've been doing with that group is that customers who take classes here in the store, they're working on a project, it's kind of like our way of just engaging with you guys, right? And so we created that group, I don't know, a couple months back, so we're still kind of building it up. And so you can post it in that group. You can post it in the Scan and Cut Tips and Tricks group. Any one of our groups would be perfect. We're flexible that way.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through. It is called AAA Sewing and Fabric Community.
Yep.
And I think the questions are pretty basic.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
But that keeps out people who we might not want to,
Yes.
the trolls.
So I'm going to upload this cool design. I like this color, Lynn.
I know, it's really pretty.
I'm going to upload this really, really cool design on our Scan and Cut Tips and Tricks group, and it's going to be under the files section. And so as soon as we get off live here, I'll go back over to my computer and upload the file so that you guys can have it. And let's see what you guys create with that. It'll be fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't forget to mirror image if you're doing
That's right.
heat transfer vinyl. You'll be sad.
We should have a little cheat sheet by our Scan and Cuts.
Yeah.
I need a little cheat sheet. I need all the help I can get.
Exactly.
Well, it was really good seeing you guys. Thank you guys so
Yes.
much for watching. It's good to see
We
everybody.
had a good turnout. Welcome to
Had a
the
great,
newbies.
great
Thank
turnout.
you for coming.
Yeah, it
Go
was
back
fun.
and watch the other videos.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And we will be back again tomorrow night, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, on our AAA Sewing and Fabric page for our fabric sale. So you can watch it either on Facebook or you can watch it on our app. We go live both places.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys.
All right,
you guys
you guys
take
have a good
care.
night.
Have a good night.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.